Ujjain in Madhya Pradesh is one of the most ancient cities of India, and it is considered to be one of the 7 holiest places in the entire land. It is described in the Puranas that after the churning of the milk ocean and Dhanvantari appeared with the pot of nectar, a struggle ensued between the demigods and demons to seize the pot. At that time, a few drops of nectar fell in 4 places across India. Ujjain was one such place. Lord Shiva eternally resides in Ujjain as Mahakaleshvara. He is recognized as being king of the city. 5,000 years ago, Sandipani Muni's ashram was in Ujjain, where young Krishna and Balaram studied arts, languages and sciences. Today, a temple marks the ashram of Sandipani Muni. His murti is worshipped with great respect. In 2004, whilst still acting as the Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, Uma Bharati kindly offered 300 acres of land to ISKCON. Mr. Vivek Agarwal, the District Magistrate of Ujjain, and the Chief Secretary were both most keen to meet His Holiness Bhakti Charu Swami to discuss the prospect of ISKCON coming to the city. Their meeting was successful. Maharaja was convinced Ujjain was an ideal location. On the 7th of November 2004, a temporary ISKCON temple was established in a community centre in a prestigious part of the city. A special ceremony was arranged to mark the opening of the temple. Thousands of people, including the most important people of Ujjain, were invited. The function enchanted everyone, and ISKCON was established there in full glory. During the first Sunday program, about 500 people participated. Since then, every week the number steadily increased. More recently, 12 to 1500 people have been attending every Sunday. Everyone there receives sumptuous Krishna Prasad.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
A small Goshala has also been established with a few cows and calves. They provide about 20 litres of milk for the temple every day. Ujjain is reputed for its educational institutions. In fact, it is a university city. Taking advantage of the receptive students and favourable authorities, there have been regular college and university preaching programs. There has also been regular Harinam, book distribution and Prasad distribution.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Kirtana Ganana Karnavadau Premamrita.
When Bhakti Charu Swami decided to build a temple before taking on the massive project on the banks of the river Shipra, The local authorities decided to offer ISKCON 4 acres of land in the most esteemed part of the whole city. Maharaj decided to plunge into action immediately. 6th of February 2005 marked the day for the groundbreaking ceremony, when the foundation of the new temple would be established. That special day including the festival of the installation of Ananta Seish. Srila Prabhupada often expressed that everything ISKCON does should be first class. Bhakti Charu Swami reminded his disciples to strictly adhere to that principle. Beautiful 9-headed deity of Ananta Seish was forged out of pure gold with 9 precious gems, namely diamond, sapphire, pearl, ruby, emerald, amethyst, topaz, garnet and coral. The auspicious Abhishek included the bathing of Ananta Seish. In the morning, Ananta Seish was taken to the Gopalji temple, which was established by the king of Advanti and is the most prominent Radha Krishna temple in the whole city. Locals showered flowers in appreciation, offered garlands and joined the procession with enthusiasm. In a grand procession, Ananta Seish was also taken to the Mahakaleshvar temple, the huge temple of Lord Shiva. Upon the arrival of Ananta Seish at ISKCON's new temple site, a fire sacrifice was performed to sanctify the land. Ananta Seish, who makes arrangements for all the necessities of Sri Sri Madan Mohan, now resides here. On his head, the temple has now become manifest as the most precious transcendental gem. All the important citizens of Ujjain were invited to grace the occasion. All guests received ISKCON's finest hospitality. Support for Bhakti Charu Swami's endeavour to build a beautiful marble temple came in from across the world. After the initial groundbreaking ceremony was complete, work began in the first week of April 2005. First, the foundations of the building were established. Hundreds of workers endeavoured day and night to reach the first deadline. Then, using complex scaffolding, the overall concrete structure of the temple was erected. The domes were by far the most challenging part of the construction. First, they were shaped with a steel mesh. Then, concrete was put in afterwards. After 6 months, the initial concrete work was complete. Maharaj went to Makrana in Rajasthan to pick and order the high-quality marble. Mr. C.V. Singh, the leader of the finest contractor of its kind in the world, provided the marble, personally picked by Maharaj himself. This was the same marble that was used to build the Taj Mahal. The most skilled craftsman in Makrana then designed and carved the marble. This marble would form the temple exterior. All the marble was then sent post-haste to Ujjain. So, the marble cladding work began. The altars, of course, were a high priority. All work progress was carefully monitored by experts and Maharaj himself. Sanipani Muni and Srila Prabhupada, carved with great precision, skill and care. Elaborate ceiling work was done inside the temple. Specialist craftsmen from Gujarat, who have worked on ISKCON temples around the world, carved the temple doors. The wood is the finest quality teak, the best in India. Carat gold leafing from London, Germany and Jaipur was then carefully painted on the altar, on the top of the domes, above the magnificent chandeliers and on the doors. Often devotees would work together to the early hours of the morning to complete this important task. The glass from the 4 massive chandeliers was imported from Egypt. From original moulds, talented artists from West Bengal sculptured images of the Panchatattva and Jayan Vijay from clay. As the work went on, the official inauguration of the temple was set on the 10th of February 2006. Immediately devotees began preparing for the occasion.
Then decoration.
Bhakti Charu Swami held numerous meetings with the project heads in order to manage the event. Devotees from afar poured into Ujjain to witness the occasion of the temple opening. From Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Baroda, from London in the UK, Durban, South Africa, Mauritius, Russia, and many other parts of the world. Hotels from across the city were booked to accommodate all the devotees. Meanwhile, elaborate preparations were underway. 9th of February, morning. Maharaj gave all the devotees who had come the opportunity to help clean the temple. There was still much work to be done.
Thank you so very much.
Then there was Vastu Homa, purificatory rites, by the Mayapur Gurukul Academy, to create an auspicious start to the proceedings. The grand arrival of Sri Sri Radha Madam Mohan with Sri Lalita and Vishakhi, Sri Sri Gaurnitai, Krishna Balaram and Sandipani Muni. The entire temple was bedecked with flowers. First darshan, kirtan, for the pleasure of their lordships. Radha Madan Mohan with Sri Lalita and Vishakhi, Krishna Balaram, Sri Sri Gaurnitai. They were all offered to see auspicious items. This is Vandapanam.
Actually, I'm quite amazed that within such a short time, this temple has been completed and the deity is installed. Actually, it's less than a year.
And everything is so spiritually vibrant and spiritually strong that I'm completely convinced that the whole